What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is I, your friendly YouTube neighborhood fat fart with a bald head. Um, so I've been sitting back watching everything go down for the longest time with Boogie2988. I feel like I feel like I can say some things. I feel like I can talk about him a bit. Um, so having watched him early on, like I liked his comedy. The early comedy. He did some clever stuff early on. Early on, he did the Easy Eyes keyboard. That's what got me hooked. And that's where he was sitting there. And he just kind of went off on the keyboard, breaking it up. Goes, and he just grabs the fucking keys and goes, I wonder if I can spell fuck you or something like that. I can't remember. But that was hilarious. But slowly over time, I started to get a bigger picture of what was going on with the guy. I bailed on a few occasions. After the whole thing where he was in the hotel room going on about hookers bouncing on the bed, I was like, he has fallen from grace. Like, something's not right there. Of course, at the time, I didn't know that he liked dark humor. But then later on, I found out no, he was spending money on hookers like they were his wife. Like, I guess he thought if he spent all this money that this woman would want a relationship with him. That's not how it works. It's just not how it works. Any woman that wants me, for instance, they have to want me as me. They have to want to have something to do with me as a person. It can't be about money. Because if it is about money, fuck off, go away. I'd rather be alone. So I watched for a while, and I feel like I have a right to say something on the subject. I feel like I feel like if anybody should say something about the subject, it's me. Having just been there for so long, I idolize the dude. That idolization, is that a word? Idolization. That idolization I had for him is gone. The idolization is completely gone. Oh, the idolization is gone. The just the absolute respect is gone. I believe wholeheartedly that he is a habitual liar. He says whatever he has to say to get attention. And I think that's where it is. Um he, I believe, has lied about things that went on with his father. He has said horrible shit having to do with his father. I don't think any of it was true. I don't think any of it was true. I think it was attention. I think it was attention getters. I don't think his father was that bad. I don't. I don't for a second. My father wasn't even that bad. My father was a pretty good guy. He was perceived by the rest of my family as lazy, quote unquote, but he had depression. And then we come to the whole thing with cancer. He never had cancer. He never had an inkling of cancer. He lied. He lied. He's not going to come back from this. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. Boogie, you're not coming back from this. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe he could. This is how he could come back from it. Change. That's Boogie's problem, though. Boogie is not willing to change. He's not willing to change. He's never gonna change. That's why he hasn't lost weight like he needs. I don't have a lot of room to talk. I know I haven't got a lot of room to talk. Look at me. I'm a fat fuck. At one point, I lost so much damn weight, and then I gained the majority of it back. And the reason I gained the majority of it back is because stress, a brother moving in with me, all of it went to hell, which kind of hoping that changes here before long. I pray that it changes before long. But so, um, what was I saying? Uh my thing is with Boogie is that he's not willing to change at all. He's not really actually willing to try. And I think I see a similar situation with Boogie that I have seen with Hungry Fat Chick. It's a similar situation. He was starting to lose weight, but he was also starting to lose viewership. Being the healthy, normal guy was not working for him. So he saw those views dwindling. He saw everything dwindling. So he went back. I might be wrong on this, but I believe that he went back to eating. He went back to being an eater, a heavy eater, and everything. He started going back to eating garbage, and he put on weight. And he's having hell getting it off. He lost a bunch of weight at one point. There's footage of him after he had the surgery where he was doing good. He lost weight. And it's a similar situation with Hungry Fat Chick. Hungry Fat Chick could have lost weight. She didn't want to stay on a diet. She saw the numbers dwindling. People like a train wreck. And I shame on you people who are like this, by the way. Shame on you. Shame on you. You don't want to watch somebody on YouTube anymore because they're doing better. If anything, you should want to watch them more because you see them trying to do better, trying to be better, trying to be better people. You see that happening. And instead of, God damn, instead of embracing this person and supporting them while they're trying to, you all leave. It's like, nah, they're not fucking their lives up up anymore. You know, they're getting better. I don't want to watch that. Why do we flock to negativity? That's the thing. We flock to negative things, but that is what's going on with Boogie. That's what's going on with Hungry Fat Chick. When they try to do better with themselves, then they just relapse and they go back to doing the same thing because they see their livelihood drying up because they're doing better for themselves and people don't want to see that. Shame on all of you. Okay, shame on you. But that said, I feel like that's part of the reason why he starts telling lies about things. He lied about cancer for the attention. He lied about crap that his father did for the attention. Okay? He wanted these people to come in and look, I could be wrong about all of this, but he wanted people to come in and he wanted them to feel sorry for him, watch him, help his, it was a ploy. And I could be wrong about that. Again, I could very well be wrong about that, but I believe it was a ploy. I think every time he does this crap, it's to get attention. It's to get attention and then, of course, money, because that's how YouTube works. You have to have all this attention. I don't think he ever had cancer. I don't think his parents were all that bad. I don't think his dad was all that bad. I don't know any father in my life. Well, I know of a father who did some terrible things. I won't say who it was that their father was so bad and what they did to them, because I don't want to make them feel bad, but for the most part, I've never known a father to do like that. For the most part, the man worked hard. It sounds like, but then here's the thing, Boogie. When you lie like that, and it comes to light, and people realize that you were lying about so many things, then it becomes a thing of what is the truth, and what is real, and what is a straight up lie. You start to look at everything, people start to look at it and go, well, nothing he says is true. We can't trust anything that comes from his mouth. So, Boogie, you need to do a lot better. And don't make a video going, yeah, I do need to be alone. No, take action. Actions speak louder than words. You have to show that you're changing. You have to show that you give a shit not only about yourself, but about others around you. You don't show that with your actions. You show that with words, and that's not enough. They're just words, pretty words, Boogie. You have to stop. Okay? You have to stop. Okay? You could lose weight. You could have been a lot thinner right now, but you didn't want to. You didn't want to. You can tell the truth and be a decent human being, but you don't want to. You don't want to. Prove me wrong, Boogie. Prove me wrong. Show me that you want to. Show everyone that you want to. That you want to be a better person. You're in a free-for-all. Free-for-all? Free-fall. You're in a free-fall. You're in a free-fall right now. You're going downhill. Okay? In a complete free-fall. And it's on you. Okay? You're panicking. I know what's going on in his head. I am sure about. He's panicking. He's flipping out, threatening suicide and shit because he's panicking. He's panicking and he doesn't know what to do. He's been caught in lies. And he doesn't know how to react except to act crazy and act suicidal because he's been caught. Dude, just when you're in a situation where you're caught, and I've been in situations like that before, just be better. Prove to the world that you can be better. That is where you are right now, Boogie. Is where you need to prove that you can be better. That's all it takes. That's all you've got to do. Just be better. That's it. That is all there is to it. Just be better. That's all it takes. All it takes is to just be better. You have to want to be better. And therein lies the problem. Therein lies the issue. You don't want to be better. You don't want to be decent. You don't want to do these things. Prove us all wrong. Prove that you give a shit. Just stop lying. That's all you have to do is just stop lying. Stop making shit up. That's it. That's all it takes. Just stop doing things. When people see that you are no longer acting like a crazy lying so-and-so, it'll come back to you. You'll be back on the LolCal podcast and everything. But you have to make changes, dude. And I know I don't have a whole lot of room to talk because there's changes I need to make. I'm trying. Before long, a lot of stuff in this house is going to change. Before long. You're going to see some major changes. And I know I need to make changes. I'm not going to go too far into that, but some stuff is going on. But I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to go into detail. Yeah, just be better, Boogie. That's all it takes. Actions always speak louder than words. This has been The Goof. I'm out. And liars never prosper. Liars never do well. Just stop lying.